welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are a new subscriber. Welcome to 2020. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad you subscribed. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome to the family. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure that you subscribe down below, hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload a new video, and make sure that you like this video because today I am giving you the worst of Amazon lifestyle products. You guys love this video, and so for the new year, the very first video on this channel for 2020, I wanted to make it something that you guys love. So if you like it, again, make sure that you give it a thumbs up so that I can continue to keep making more of these and keep saving you money. I actually should say before I even get started that I don't have any of these products, right? They all sucked. I either threw them away or they ended up being returned. I have about 10 products that we're gonna review today, you guys, and these are all products that I have bought with my own money. Again, I feel like I always have to say this disclaimer. Nobody is paying me to say these reviews. Nobody would pay for a negative review, right? So you know that this is really coming from my heart. It came from my pocket. I am just trying to save you the hassle of going through buying these products, testing them out, seeing that they don't work, and then you get them in your house and either ends up in a corner somewhere, or you have to waste even more time and money going to return these products after they don't work for you, right? And the first one is for my beer drinkers. I am not advocating for drinking beer if you don't drink it. I'm not advocating for drinking any type of alcohol if you don't drink alcohol. But if you do, if you enjoy draft beers, if you enjoy breweries and going to breweries and the whole experience of beers, this is not a product that you want to use. So these are called double wall gel frosty freezer mugs, 16 ounces. You would think that this is a great idea, right? You have a mug that you put into the freezer and it just keeps your beer cold all the time, especially if you're a slow sipper like I am, right? Nobody wants to drink a hot beer, but you want to keep your beer as cold as possible for as long as possible. The problem with these mugs is that they worked too well. If that is such a thing, it is for these mugs. What ended up happening was that they were so cold that they ended up freezing your beer instantly, almost instantly, and then your beer would actually get watered down. So it's no good after it's watered down. The ice would just kind of melt back into the beer, and or it would actually create kind of a wall of ice beer that comes floating to the top of the rest of the liquid beer. It's so hard to explain unless you've actually experienced this, but this is a product that worked too well. These products, while good in theory, they're just not that great. Just keep your beer inside of the freezer right before you're gonna drink it, and then drink less of it. Drink less of it, especially if you're doing dry January, right? Pass on these. I have a little side note here. So in my intimate circle of family members, everyone says that I was British in a past life. Why was I British in a past life? Because I randomly start speaking with a British accent, or I love tea, right? I love everything about England. I love everything about Great Britain. Everybody thinks it's weird, but to have that kind of lead into my next product, it's a tea kettle. So this is specifically Gibson Alderton 2.3 quart whistling tea kettle. I bought this one in red. So what's wrong with this product is not that it doesn't work, right? The tea kettle, it heats up water and it just brings your water to a boiling point. So when it brings your water to the boiling point, what it does after that is that the steam will make the kettle whistle, right? So it's a whistling kettle. The problem with this is that this tea kettle is so hot. I think that it's like, it's a hazard, okay? This tea kettle, you have to flip it up so that you can pour the water out. And it's like that song, Tip Me Over and Pour Me Out. Yeah, I'm so random today. This tea kettle gets so hot that you burn your fingers. You have to use a rag to open it up. I would not want any of you to get burned. It's as simple as that. It's the tea kettle works, but it gets so hot on the handle and the part where you have to open up to pour the water out, you have to manually open it. it gets so hot that I don't want you to burn yourself. It's just that simple. The lacquer on the tea kettle gets very sticky after a while, and it just has a film, a sort of residue on the lacquer that I can't get off. And now after trying to get it off with just dish soap and a sponge, the lacquer is actually peeling off. So the quality of the kettle itself is not that great. You don't get that many uses out of it. I've only had it for about a year, maybe a year and a half. And it's just not that great. You can get an electric one, and I'll link some of my favorites below. But if you don't want to go the electric route, you like the conventional way of boiling water, just putting it on the stove and letting it boil, I'll also have some of favorite new kettles down below for you to check out as well. So the next item is actually a purchase that I made thinking that I was going to get a good value for my money, and that didn't happen. So what I'm speaking about is the Tippy Toe Women's 20 pair colorful patterned low cut no-show socks. So I needed socks, and I said, okay, well, Amazon delivers right to my house. I'm just gonna go on Amazon and get the best value for my money. And can I tell you that these are total crap. So these are a set of 20, and I'll leave, of course, the links and everything below so that you can get the most accurate prices. But these are total crap. Don't even waste your money buying these. They are completely see-through. And what I'm trying to tell you with that is that the quality is so horrible. You will, first of all, not have any warmth on your feet. And the material is so thin that that's not happening. You can see right through the socks. If you're a person that you just like having socks as a barrier to your shoes, you're not really trying to have them for warmth, you're not really trying to have them for comfort, though I don't know why you wouldn't want comfort in your socks, you might like these. But if you like socks for any other reason, these are so horrible. They're completely see-through. You do get black, white, and gray, which are the colors that I mostly wear, black, white, and gray. And they are low. They're low cut and they are no-show. But they're just a waste of your money. Your toes are gonna go right through these socks. Girlfriend, don't get yourself these socks. They completely suck. And it's not a value for your money if you can't get the wear out of them and if you constantly have to be repurchasing them. I am very trigger happy when it comes to Amazon, and something that I'm learning is that sometimes it pays to just have quality over quantity. Just pay a little bit more. That goes for anything, but especially when it comes to Amazon, because you have such a selection of sellers with the same items that are similar but may cost more. Maybe it's just better quality. It's not always about the cheapest price that you can get. And on Amazon, I feel like you're just so primed, right? Amazon Prime, they're priming you to just buy, lowest price. And you're not really looking at the quality. You're not really looking to see if the reviews are legitimate. And I'm gonna make another whole video about why I went down this negative route of having Amazon fails, right? Because when I was actually doing some research for this topic, people don't talk about the fails of Amazon, right? And it's just like, why? Why is everything so great on Amazon? Amazon favorites, Amazon best buys, Amazon must-haves. And a lot of people don't like going down this route of talking about the negative aspects of a product. They try to counterbalance it with the positives, and I try to do that as well. I want to give you the full story behind a product, because I want you to get the full scope. But I also want to be very, very honest and very realistic about why it failed. I want to be telling you the realness of it. I want to be 100%. I want to be very real here on this channel because it's a fail. And if it's a fail, it's because the cons outweighed the pros. There was nothing pro about it. The pros weren't enough to justify having to live with the cons. So with that rant being over, let's move on to the next product. So this product I bought because I am a huge fan of stay-at-home spa nights, right? I love going to the spa, but the spa is very pricey, okay? And I love doing it at home, okay? That's how I unwind, that's how I reset, and I'll make a whole video on how I have my spa nights because it's an entire process, girlfriend, and I enjoy every single minute of it. But until that video comes out, let me tell you what I bought that completely ruined that spa night for me. It is called the Waffle Closed-Toed Adult Slippers Cloth Spa Hotel Unisex Slippers for Women and Men. When I tell you that you might as well be walking on cardboard, you might as well be walking on cardboard. You would get more support, you would get more cushion, you would get a better feeling. This feels like 2 layers of construction paper with a closed toe on it. It is horrible. Don't waste your money on this. Wear your flip-flops. The Old Navy dollar flip-flops are more comfortable than these. Spend the dollar in Old Navy, and when they go on sale, go to Dollar Tree and buy some flip-flops there. They are so much better than these and even more affordable, because guess what? When I purchased these, it was $7. $7 for construction paper shoes. They shouldn't even be called slippers. They should be called something you put on your foot, because that's where they go, okay? Don't waste your money on them. Completely trash, not worth saying any more about. Okay guys, so the next product is something that I actually did love in the beginning, but then it started falling apart on me and I just ended up regretting every single dime that I spent on it, even though the idea of it is exactly what I was looking for, and it may be exactly what you're looking for too. So what I'm talking about is the Rubbermaid Large Flexible Tote. Specifically, I bought the 30-gallon one. And what this is a clear tote where you're able to put your entire bedding set into it. So let's backtrack. When you buy a bedding set, let's say from Macy's, JCPenney, anywhere that you have a bedding set, especially if it's like the bedding in a bag, where it's the complete set, 10-piece, 8-piece, however much it may be, after you get it home and you wash it, you usually get rid of the tote or it breaks, right? So I've done both. I've kept it and I've just kept re-putting it into the bag every time that I washed it, or I ended up throwing it out because the zipper broke, the plastic broke, whatever reason. And sometimes these can be hard to store because they're very bulky. So what I wanted was something where I could consolidate, where I can put the whole set, right? The entire one set that goes together, put them into a tote and keep them neat inside of my closet. So the Rubbermaid tote was perfect for what I was looking for. It has the handles, it has the plastic, it's see-through so you can see exactly which bedding it is that you're looking for, and it keeps everything together so that your set is never mismatched. So in theory, this is an excellent product, and it is an excellent product if it were not for the horrible quality of it. So this tote completely disintegrated after a couple of uses. And this gallon tote fits a king size bed set. At the time I had a queen, so it's not even that I was trying to completely stuff this tote. So what ended up happening was that the plastic came apart from the zipper. And at that point, what is the point? It's broken, okay? Not even the zipper. It's not something where you can get the zipper fixed. You could hot glue the plastic back onto the zipper. You could melt it on, but why? Why do I have to go and fix a product that I had bought less than a month ago and it's already coming apart? Tell me why. Okay, and this product was actually not that cheap. It was $21 for a plastic bag. $21 for a plastic tote that was going to house all of these comforters. On top of that, the ropes that are the handles came out of the holes where they strap onto the plastic. So not only did the plastic fall apart, but the handles themselves came out of their sockets. Now, if I don't have handles, and if the plastic has already come off, what is the point of me buying this product? Yeah, I don't see a point either. So while in theory, this is exactly what we want, what you would look for in order to have your storage and organization very neat and nice and looking pretty, the quality of the product does not stand up to what you need it to be. But again, I will have everything linked below. Click the show more notes so that you can see everything that I'm linking below. I will have options for you. I'll have the fails so that you can check them out, give them a try if you don't believe me, and I'll have some products for you after those fail.
Hello, my loves. This is Massiel from the future, and I'm sitting here editing, and I just realized that I'm only 5 products deep into this review, and I actually have already clocked in 15 minutes. So I am actually going to split this into 2 parts, and this is the end of part 1. Make sure that you're subscribed for part 2, which is coming out right after this one. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are notified when you come in, and let me know in the comments below, do you actually like longer videos? This video would have clocked clocked in at 30 minutes exactly. Let me know, and in the future, I won't cut them in half. You'll just have one long video of 30 minutes or maybe even more. Make sure you let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you here next time. Bye.